Halo semuanya, selamat datang kembali di channel ini ya. Baiklah, kita akan melanjutkan kembali gameplay dari The Council. Game yang super amat sangat berat ya dan sangat berpikir keras. Dan ada ya pokoknya kayak gitulah. Dari gameplay sebelumnya itu kita mengadakan konfrensi besar, yaitu tujuannya si Dr. Mortimer lah, mengekspansi atau memperluas wilayah Amerika lah, seperti itulah. Kalau lengkapnya kalian bisa cek link video gameplayku sebelumnya, linknya di deskripsi di bawah ya, untuk playlistnya game The Council ini. Oke, atau kalian bisa cek di channelku untuk gameplay yang lain lah yang sudah kumainkan. Oke, sekarang tujuanku di atas ini, try to convince Manuel Godoy. Oke, kita harus mencari Manuel Godoy dan persuasinya ya untuk kok bisa masuk
Monsieur Johan van Volne.
Ini bisa masuk kah? Oke. Ini aku juga bisa masuk. Tujuanku kemana dulu ini? Mencari manual Godoy. Oke, tab. Aku di sini. Ini empty room. Oh, coba ke kamarnya ini ya, Van Volner ya. Belum pernah sih. Oke, baiklah. Gimana tadi? Belum pernah aku jelajahi. Ini sudah. Oke, mungkin bisa. Oke, nggak apa-apa lah. Muter-muter dulu. Oke, ini di Van Volner kan? Oh ya, kamarnya Van Volner, Menteri Keagamaan. Ini kolektor koin. Oke. Itu apa itu? Dapat buku Hortus Legate Room. Apalagi nih, Royal Jelly. Lumayan buat nanti pakai skill. Terus apa ini? Search Golden Elixir.
A chest locked with a 4-letter code. Surely a word close to the owner's heart.
Apa ini? Tidak mengerti. Oke, cek lagi. Apa ini?
The Great Work of the Soul by S. Madone. Pure alchemy is a thought, an art that is performed on the matter of the soul. Great alchemists work to transform and perfect the latter by a series of processes known as the Great Work. There are 4 phases to attain the ultimate in spiritual fulfillment.
Ini Iosis.
Thus ends the Great Work, the incarnation of the purified spirit, the elevation of the soul now become perfect, its resurrection.
Ya, itulah Jor ya, kalau nggak bisa jelasin semuanya. Soalnya ini buku-buku tingkat tinggi. Leukosis, melanosis.
Human soul must descend, be corrupt, in order to become decomposed. It's something like what I felt when I think of what I found out about my
aku ingin membuat gameplay secara lengkap lah.
The soul broken up must be purified by the alchemist.
Saudara putih.
The soul must be transformed in order to attain sublimation by the recombination of the alchemist. It's tempting.
Oke, cukup lah.
Very metaphorical as occult theories go. The human spirit being the prima materia of the alchemist.
Tentang alkemis lah. Alkimia.
The alchemist is a young man.
Oke. Sepertinya si siapa ini juga suka alkemis deh, si Van Volner. Tapi nggak apa-apa lah, cek lagi, mungkin ada sesuatu ya.
A fragment of amber.
Oke, dapat fragment amber lagi. Sini tempat mandi ya, tempat mandi zaman dulu. Oh, ada sesuatu. Devil Throne. nggak tahu itu digunakan untuk apa Deviltron itu. 3 sepertinya sih ya. Oke, nggak apa-apa, ambil. Dan aku bisa melihat sesuatu yang belum pernah aku lihat dari Johan. Kalian baca sendiri ya, aku baca cara cepat saja. Surat diskusi, kolektor koin lagi. Oke, udah nggak ada apa-apa. Oke, kita buka mungkin di sini. Ada apa? Royal Jelly, please lah. Aku berada di sini. Ini, oke. Ada satu lagi. Oke. Golden Elixir. Amber lagi, lumayan sekali. Untuk meningkatkan skill. Oke. Oke, masuk lagi. Udah semua. Kita keluar. Aduh, pusing sekali game ini ya. Banyak tentang segi sejarah, politik, dan yang lain-lain. Oke, loading cukup lama. Oke, terima kasih sudah aku jelajahi. Elizabeth Adams, bukan. Oke, bisakah aku ke bawah? Bisa dong. Oke, mana ya sebenarnya ya? Nggak tahu aku. Oke, di mana? Zeus Dining Hall, Library, Portrait Gallery. Nggak tahu lah. Sini di Dining Hall. Kita coba cek dulu. Oke. Loading lama sekali, sorry. Sepertinya saya apa? Apa itu? Oke, di sini sudah aku cek semua deh. Apakah ada sesuatu lagi? Sepertinya nggak ada deh. Oke. Aku buka, dimana lagi? Loading lagi. Biasa ya. Dimaklumi saja. Oh. Ini dimana diriku? Oh itu tadi bukan dining hall ya. Potret galeri. Oke.
Actress, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Oke. Nggak bisa diambil. Oke, masuk lagi, loading lagi. Oke, ini teman. Oke. Siapa yang main piano? Oh, ini dia. Ini ada satu di sini. Nggak ada. Oke, inilah saatnya kita men-convince dan persuasi.
Duke Manuel?
Well, Monsieur de Richet, I was not expecting you. I am not in the mood, sir, I warn you. What do you want from me, sir?
Ya ampun.
I see you're
Konfrontasi.
still feeling under pressure. Since your arrival, I've noticed that you've been on the
Kita
defensive.
pakai logika dulu.
It seems to me that Monsieur Peru has a knack for getting your back up.
That is the least you can say. Indeed, I was warned, I knew what to expect. For God's sake, why in the hell did your people execute their king? Have the French gone stark raving
Oh,
mad?
karena
There are nothing but
vote-nya ya,
monarchies in
karena
power in Europe.
votingnya
They will
pokoknya.
all come crashing down on you.
We shall see. It might well turn out to be the opposite.
You
Karena
certainly do not lack for audacity.
menurut gue
young
membawa
man.
berita
Just
kematian
tell me one thing,
Raja
monsieur.
Prancis atau
Why did you
lupa.
side with Mortimer? He is alone, isolated. The United States can do nothing to help you, and France is surrounded by over 10 countries just waiting for the
Amerika
word to
dan
pounce.
Prancis ini.
Really, I do not see why you choose Mortimer.
Oke. Ini. Oke.
The Golden Order, my friend. The order is everywhere.
Kurang.
We come from France.
Hah?
We are president of the United States,
Occultism.
England, and many other countries. We have ambitions in the
Karena
means to
Golden
carry
Order
them
ya.
out. You'll
Tujuan
see,
utamaku.
once all hell breaks out and your English support starts to fade away. The Order is an international organization. It matters little what governments do. Otherwise, why would Mortimer
Oke,
have gone
kutambahin.
to the trouble of inviting my mother?
If you are right, Sir Gregory
Benar
has
kan?
got it all wrong. Tell me,
Oke.
do you really believe Spain has any interest in ceding Louisiana to France?
Coba ini. Oh, apa ini? Gak tahu aku. Ini coba ini.
First of all, the question is to know what Louisiana can be used for. We agree that today all it brings you is death. Every day a few more Spaniards die
Bisakah?
far from their birthplace.
I cannot deny that Louisiana is a veritable quagmire. You have a point there. Tell me one last thing.
Gua blunder.
What would I gain from all this?
Aku tambahin ini. Coba diversion ya.
If you continue with home, our two countries will become rivals. It could turn into war. Who knows?
It is likely even.
A war, Duke Manuel, on our own territories. Do you really see yourself committing
Kita
the
pakai
Kingdom of
diversion.
Spain to an armed conflict against France? Can you imagine the
Bisa
financial
manipulasi
investment
lah.
required? Not to mention the loss of lives and dishonor at the slightest defeat. Do
Bener
you
gak?
see yourself being the man responsible for that?
No, but you are the one who's pushing me into it, you damned Frenchman!
I'm not pushing you into anything, Duke Manuel. If you are a man of the future and of progress, as I'm given to
Setelah
believe,
sekian lama
you
saya
will
bisa
know
semua.
how much suffering a war would bring. Come on, you fool, give it up. Trapped like a rat.
Kemarin-kemarin
Monsieur,
salah semua.
I am astounded. I
Kayak
did not
dapat
think you
red.
capable, but you have succeeded. I will be
Konso.
more wary of you the next time. Nonetheless, if you can guarantee Lord Mortimer's support, then yes, you can count on my vote when the time comes. However, I expect you to be discreet with regard to my former partners, without which our agreement will become null and void.
Agarnya bisa
Of course, my Lord
mengkonfis,
Duke. You can count on me.
bisa
Lord Mortimer will
mengkonfrontasi
be
dengan
delighted to hear the news.
full mark.
I
Benar
hope you know
semua.
what you are getting into, Louis. I bid you good luck.
Good night, my Lord Duke. See you tomorrow. Well, that's one thing out of the way. Only thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
Oke. Coba tanya lagi sih.
Please, leave me, sir. From now on, no one must see us together.
Oke, baiklah. Terima kasih. Oh, jadi kita tidak boleh ketahuan ya. Oke, sekarang kita akan pergi ke tidur. Belum itu cek-cek dulu lah keliling. Oke. Aku lupa kamarnya di mana ya. Oke. Ini sudah semua sudah aku cek. Coba tanya lagi.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
Oh, sudah? Nggak ada? Oke. Coba. Ini siapa lagi?
I would like to come in.
I am sorry, sir, but that is not possible for the moment.
Oke.
Can you tell me where I can find Duke Manuel, please?
Alas, I do not know, sir. I can only assure you he is not in the small salon.
Apa yang dilakukan di sana?
Why do you ask?
Sir Gregory's orders, sir.
Oh,
Very well. Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
ada Sir Gregory. Oke, naik. Oke, benar, akhirnya benar. Oke, sebelumnya coba aku cek dulu sih. Aku berada di kamar baru Bonaparte Hillsborough. Coba ke Jacques Peru dulu. Ini apa ini? Hah?
Hey, Peru's name tag's fallen off, and his door's ajar.
Iya. Oke, kita coba dulu mengecek keadaan si Jacques Peru ya. Oke.
A cash.
Kolektor koin lagi buat
Dear
apa?
Monsieur Peru, I'm writing to thank you for the funds you sent. These funds will be crucial for the renovation of the western wing of the
Ini sudah ya
orphanage.
mungkin ya.
The children you sent are doing marvelously well.
Ya kalian baca sendiri lah.
All right.
Udah.
I've retrieved everything.
Oke, pokoknya kayak gitu suratnya. Hah? Bentar. Oh, lukisan sudah. Apa lagi? Itu sudah. Ini juga sudah sepertinya sih. Oh ya, sudah. Oke. Dimana? Oke, nggak ada apa-apa. Kita coba cari Jacques Peru ya, mungkin ada. Bukan di sini. Gimana dong? Sini. Oh, itu dia. Oke, kita coba berbicara.
Leave me, Riche. I don't feel like talking.
Ini.
Your door was ajar, and well, given the state of your room, I was worried.
It's none of your business.
Very well. I'll leave you then. See you tomorrow, monsieur.
Oke.
I asked you to leave me alone.
Gitu aja. Cuma tanya keadaannya ya. Kenapa dia? Ada sesuatu kah yang tidak ku ketahui? Oke.
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
Sudah semua kok. Ya baiklah. Sepertinya ini ada sesuatu sih yang buat kesal sih mungkin si Jacques Peru ya. Tapi apa? Aku nggak tahu. Oke.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Lah. Aku di situ kok aku tiba-tiba di sini. Bonaparte. Coba cari. Seingatku sebelumnya Bonaparte lagi berbicara dengan ini Mortimer ya. Di atas nggak ada apa-apa. Sepertinya. Oke. Sudah, tinggal coba ke Madame Hillsborough. Sini setauku. Oh, nggak bisa masuk.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Oke. Oh, Von Wallner.
Ah, Monsieur de Riche. You wouldn't have seen Duke Manuel by any chance, would you?
Aduh. Lebih baik berbohong aja deh. Soalnya kan kita tidak boleh mengetahui ya. Atau enggak? Jangan bohong lah.
I just ran into him. He was heading for the dining room.
Ah, thank you.
Oke. Tapi masalahnya itu main-main politik kayak gini. Susah.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Oke. Bisa dibuka? Oh, bisa. Kita cek dulu lah. Tinggal tidur aja deh.
Carmelite water.
Caramel water. Oke. Ada apa lagi? Kita cek. Ya tentang perang lah, surat-suratnya kalian baca sendiri. Kurang begitu paham. Oke, sudah.
Mary Louise of Parma.
Oke.
How ironic having a painting of the Queen of Spain in one's room, my Lord Duke.
Oh, observe.
Hey, it looks like someone slipped something in the back here. It's a
Ada
letter.
satu.
Let's see what it says. It reeks of perfume, and it's written in Spanish.
Oh,
Godoy, you really are a little devil.
translate. Jangan. Habis. Oh, nggak pakai, bukan pakai camel water ya? Oke,
So, let's see what it says.
lupa pakai camel water bisa. Oke. Jangan-jangan ada hubungan dengan
It seems that the Queen isn't the only
Queen.
one enjoying the Lord Duke's favors. If the Queen found out, it would cost him dearly. I'll keep it with me. You never know.
Oke. Apa itu? Key occult symbol. Ada surat dari Queen-nya.
Manuel Godoy, a painting of himself in his room. Now that's not going to help him develop a sense of modesty.
Ini lukisannya dirinya lah, masih Manuel Godoy.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Oke, dapat. Nice. Apa sih? Kok sepertinya ada sesuatu deh. Bukan.
The Kiss of Judas, painted by Caravaggio. This is how Judas pointed out Christ to the Roman soldiers. Can you imagine a worse betrayal? Don Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim. I'm gonna have to think about that one.
Oke. Kita lanjutkan lagi. Apa nih? Golden Elixir. Aku pakai aja deh. Oke. Dapat. Oke, cari-cari petunjuk. Apalagi itu. Noblesse of the Sword. Buku paling ya.
Maria Louisa of Parma. Although not Godoy's true love, the Queen is his benefactress according to some people.
Oke. Fotonya ratunya lah. Oke. Nggak bisa lagi. Cek map. Sudah ya. Oke, berarti sudah. Aduh, hidung gua tolong.
Prometheus, punished for stealing fire from the gods
Prometheus.
and giving it to man.
Dewa-dewa Yunani. Oke, keluar. Sudah. Setelah Godoy, kamarku. Oke, nggak apa-apa. Langsung tidur aja deh. Oke. Oh,
Good evening, Monsieur le Français.
Duchess,
Duchess.
you're here. What a charming surprise. I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir. Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
no.
That's not what I said.
Ah, by the way, you surprised me during the conference.
Why's that?
Well, you are going to lose. Why stay with Lord Mortimer?
I believe he has every chance of winning.
My, you are a rash one. However, if ever you want to change
Demi
sides, please feel free to let me know.
But
ini
tell
ya,
me, you didn't come here to try and make me change my mind, did you?
tatanan
That's the last thing
pemerintahan.
on my mind. Although you would have everything to gain by it.
Ya kalian cek aja. Ya, nggak
There's
bisa
no point
pakai
trying to
skill lah.
persuade me. Don't hold it against me.
Of
Nggak punya
course
royal
not,
jelly.
silly. Louis, if you trust me, you ought to ask yourself why I have chosen home. You do trust me, don't you?
Yes.
Of course, Emily.
Admit, though, that it does make you think. There's still time, you know. Join us before it's too late.
Stay with Mortimer aja deh.
Unfortunately, my word is my bond. I don't want to leave Lord
Iron
Mortimer in
Will.
the lurch.
Very well, as you wish. It's up to you to
Tetap kita
decide.
teguh pada
Are
keputusan
these
kita.
visits to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes and no.
Oke.
My sister doesn't normally disappear like she has. Any news of your mother?
Coba speak
Still nothing. And you? Any
tentang
news
Emma,
of your sister?
No,
saudaranya.
but knowing her, I'm persuaded she's on someone's trail. You'll see. She'll surprise us all.
If only you knew, Emily. You're right. We must remain positive. I'm
Kita
sure it won't be long
selalu
before she
berpikir
turns up.
positif.
My thoughts too. She is Duchess Hillsborough after all.
And as such, she is capable of anything.
I am sure that you'll appreciate her. You'll see.
No doubt about that.
And it might turn out that you prefer her to me. Who knows?
Janganlah. Not really.
Rest assured, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm sure she's very nice, but there is only one
And
Emily Hillsborough.
Hillsborough.
We shall see. Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
Oh. Wow. Adegannya ya. Wow.
Come, Louis.
Come, Louis. Oke. Penglihatan lagi.
My friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
Oh,
What
ini
do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
percakapan mereka
I
ya.
don't know yet. I feel
Aku
there's
melihat
great
dalam
potential.
penglihatannya ya.
He looks like he can be trusted. And Duchess Hillsborough, why isn't she here? She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so
Hah?
fast, sir.
Digantikan.
She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her. What are we going to do about Washington?
Washington.
He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king. Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing: to keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim. He has been serving Mortimer for
Konspirasi nih ya. 4
It won't
orang
be
ini.
easy to bring him around. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Oh, I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
Oke. Itu tadi mimisan lagi. Setiap dia melihat ini ya, vision itu selalu mimisan si Louis. Kenapa? Efek samping dari kemampuannya itu kah? Mungkin ya.
Emily? Emily? Are you there?
Dan belum dijelaskan sebenarnya ini kekuatannya berasal dari mana.
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the
Penglihatan.
conference room.
Tell them
Vision.
I'm coming. Thank you.
Terima kasih.
Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
Oke. Loading lagi. Oke. Melanjutkan konferensi lagi ya.
My friends, the conference is about to begin.
Oke.
Please excuse me if
Siap-siap aku.
I troubled you last night with my
Sepertinya ini
project.
akan
I
menjadi
understand that you
diskusi
have
yang
a few
sangat
questions to
berat.
ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer your questions and check the temperature of your respective positions, so that we may reach a greater understanding.
As always, Lord Mortimer.
We parted in perfect disagreement, my lord. Where would you
Kok
like us
semakin
to take
tegang?
it from?
Come, sir. Please let William believe he still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his imprecations will lack panache.
Semakin manas ini situasinya.
Stiff.
Oh, let me reassure you, I am convinced that a good night's sleep has brought sound advice, and that this morning will be even more interesting. Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well, I am still firmly against it.
Oke,
Even though my choice won't count.
Against.
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 4.
And you, Duke Manuel?
Well,
4.
you see, it is more complicated than...
Yang menolak 4 ya.
Come, Gregory. Don't try to impress my guests, please.
They are not your guests.
Gregory, anyone under my roof is by definition my guest. You included.
Ditekankan.
I would be very grateful if you would let my guests speak. Duke Manuel, you were saying you still had some doubts?
Well, you see, the situation has changed since last night.
What's going on here, my Lord Duke?
You see, I gave it some thought during the night. New arguments have come to light.
What do you mean, Duke Manuel?
Sir Gregory, I regret to inform you that Spain will not support you in this operation. I vote for. Moreover, in response to
For itu
arguments
setuju
brought
ya?
to my attention, I declare war on France.
What?
2.
What is he doing?
If you think France is afraid of you, you are dreaming.
Over 10 nations rise against you, young man.
Wah,
And you
semakin
behave
manas
like a
banget ini.
yapping little dog.
When the French armies are at your door, my Lord Duke, you will change your tune.
Semakin memanas ini.
As for me, I am for
For.
Lord Mortimer's
1,
project.
2, 3. 3.
Despite Duchess Hillsborough's overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal attention.
3. Dariku 4. Tinggal 1 ya.
Really was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
How could it be otherwise? And by the way, remember me to your husband when you see him. And you, President Washington, what is your position?
4, of course.
4.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
You're all
Louis
making
dan
me sick.
aku.
Look at yourselves.
Peru.
What?
You are pathetic.
Have you been drinking?
Panas,
or what?
panas, panas,
Here
panas.
you are, gribbling away. My lord did this, and Madame Duchess that. You know very well that we're
Situasi
nothing but
semakin
puppets
manas.
on a damn strap.
Camille.
Let's end the charade. It's over.
Jacques,
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years, but it didn't come for free. And now I see the price is too high to pay. I'll stop.
come, Jacques, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my freedom
Wah,
back, my
wah,
lord.
wah, wah, wah.
I shall no longer work for you.
Intervene lah. Intervene.
Wait!
Tunggu, tunggu.
You just can't help it, can you? Stop trying to play the hero, man!
Semoga bisa diriku.
Monsieur, I know I don't really know you, but you seem like a decent person.
I have done
Okay,
so many
exploit.
horrible things.
You blame yourself, I can see that. Everything's not lost.
Oke.
I don't want to
Ramanya
do
logik
bad
ya.
things anymore.
You can take control of yourself again. You can fix whatever it is you've done.
Do you really believe that?
Of course, Jacques. You'll have all the time you need.
Ini.
Jacques, you're not alone.
There's nothing you can do against him.
Of course there is.
Oke.
We've already started.
Kita
How can you say that
bersama-sama.
knowing he's already probably gotten rid of your mother, Louis?
No, he hasn't. She's still here. She's alive, Jacques.
But
Yes, trust
Oke,
me.
kurang 1. Apa sih? Beframe? Iya apa ya?
Jacques, don't shoot. Give me the gun. Come on.
sorry, Louis.
Ya ampun. Gagal. Ya. Salahku. Gak bisa mengkonvinsi ya. Aduh, susah banget main game ini ya. Susah, ya ampun. Akhirnya meninggal dong. blunder atau apa ya, nggak tahu lah, itu salahku lah, pokoknya salah, diriku salah. Udah 4 poin ya, lebih baik yang mana ini? Questioning, apa ini? Questioning sama apa ini enaknya ditingkatkan ya? Politik aja deh, udah amat. Ya ampun, masih belum. Gak nyangka diriku, tolong. Sorry banget. Salah. Di frame kan secara tegas lah, don't shoot, kayak gitulah. Ternyata salah dong. Udah nggak tahu lagi lah. Situasi malah semakin memanas di sini.
I spoke to him only recently. Monsieur Perrault has lost his mind. It's obvious.
Yet another way for the French to make
Dah
a
kacau
spectacle
semua.
of themselves. Well, once again it has worked.
My friends, let us settle down, please. We are all in shock, of course.
Saya juga
Let us
shock.
praise Louis' gesture anyway. You did what you could.
Yes.
Saya kan juga
it was
ingin
very noble of you, Louis.
It wasn't your fault.
There was nothing else you could have done.
persuasi, ternyata gagal.
I think everyone needs a little rest. Can you stay a moment?
Of course.
Oke, itu sudah nggak bisa. Poin agility, logic, nggak apa-apa sih, logic sih, sama linguistik ya. Oke, buka buku 3 yang sudah ketemukan. Gagal. Oke, baiklah, kita bicara dengan Lord Mortimer dulu.
Louis, I wanted to talk to you a moment about what has happened. All this is tragic, but I wanted to thank you for doing what you could.
I wasn't able to save him.
You couldn't, Louis.
Iya, aku tidak bisa
You mustn't blame
menyelamatkannya.
yourself. It is not your fault.
I could have anticipated this. I spoke to him the day before, and I should have seen he was in a bad way.
But I'm
Iya,
guessing
yang
you
sebelumnya.
refused your help.
Yes.
Iya benar.
You see, you can't save someone who doesn't want to be saved.
We talked. I should have taken it a little more seriously.
What about?
Lebih baik jangan. Nothing in
He remained
particular.
evasive, but I think his work had become too much of a burden for him.
Kan kita juga tidak boleh selalu waspada ya pada setiap orang lah.
Over time, his duties as a judge must
Sepertinya banyak yang
hugely
disembunyikan
weaken them,
Lord Mortimer
as he
ini
said
sama
so
si
himself.
Sir Holmes itu ya. Jadi kita harus
What a waste.
What are your
waspada.
plans now
What do you mean?
for the conference? After the disappearances of both
Sorry.
Elizabeth Adams and my mother, and now the death of Mr. Perlu, I should imagine that your guests are all packing their bags.
This might come as a bit of a shock to you, perhaps because it was so difficult to bring all these figures together. But I'm convinced that none of them is preparing to leave.
Are you serious?
They are all very experienced politicians. And
politisi.
though they are, of course, affected by the situation, they know full well that such an opportunity will not come again for a long, long time, if ever. They each represent their nation and know full well that what is at stake here is far greater than the death of poor Monsieur Perrault. You'll see. I am confident that they will all be ready to resume the conference.
Susah
You
ya.
say so.
Aku masih kepikiran tadi dong. Aduh, gak bisa menyelamatkan jejak
You
Mas
want to get some
Peru.
rest. Oh, Louis, one more thing, please. I wanted to thank you for your support during the conference. You've made the right choice, and it gives me tremendous satisfaction to have you with me on this project.
What is
Worth
at
it, yeah.
stake is worth it, my lord. Now,
Ya,
I
untuk
won't
demokrasi.
hide from you the fact that I have no idea by what miracle we could ever get a unanimous vote.
Trust me, Louis. We still have a few more cards to play. You'll see. Anything can
Ada
happen
yang
in politics.
I'll see you later, my lord.
oh masih punya rencana lain Dr. Mortimer ini ya. Coba tanya lagi.
I'll see you later, Louis.
Oke, nggak bisa. Aduh, masih kepikiran. Ya, mungkin cukup sekian dulu untuk video gameplay kali ini ya. Ya ampun, ya ampun. Aduh, masih kepikiran ya, karena gagal ya. Kita berhasil mempersuasi manual godel yang pertama ya. Udah seneng sih. Terus konfrontasi untuk yang kedua untuk menyelamatkan si jago Speru itu aku gagal ya. Tinggal sedikit lagi. Cuma ada satu kesempatan, masalahnya kayak gitu loh. Ya ampun. Oke, tidak. Jadi ada total 2 sih. Yang pertama Elizabeth Adams, korban pertama. Kemudian jago Speru. Oh, 3 ya. Sama ada pelayan yang di bawah tanah lah. Di akhir dari episode 2. Segmen terakhir lah pokoknya kayak gitu. Dan ya semuanya masih dalam keadaan terpuruk. Atau keadaannya lagi apa ya, ya seperti itulah keadaannya, seperti ini ya, susah mengungkapkan kata-katanya ya, merenung atau gloomy lah, seperti itulah. Jadi kita harus kembali ke kamar masing-masing untuk istirahat dan seperti itu ya. Oke lah, cukup sekian dulu untuk video gameplay kali ini. Terima kasih sudah menonton video gameplay kali ini. Mohon dukungannya dengan mengklik like, share, dan subscribe, dan jangan lupa komen yang mengenai gameplay ini, mengenai channel ini, ataupun rekomendasi game-game dari kalian ya. Oke, terima kasih dan sampai jumpa. Bye bye.